What's going on, everybody? Jake here. Welcome back to the channel. First, thank you guys so much for joining me on this video today, and I hope everyone out there is staying happy and consistently staying healthy as well. So as you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about 3 ways that you can kind of revert your mind into more of a positive direction, because as you know, every single day, and me too, negative thoughts always come through, right? We always have negative thoughts that arise throughout our day, no matter what's going on. Now I'm going to try to teach you and show you guys 3 simple things that you can do to help you go back to that positive route, right? It's good to always look at both the negative and the positive, right? We have to look at both of these perspectives. So 3 ways. Number 1, this one I love a lot. I talk about it a lot. It's perspective. Perspective with gratitude, right? When you wake up in the morning, you might have some negative thoughts that arise, something that comes to your brain, but it's good to always wake up in the morning and have perspective on life, where you're at in life. That's one of the biggest things. Acknowledge where you're at that present moment. So when you wake up, say, oh wow, I have such a great perspective on my circumstances in life, right? I'm at such an amazing spot. I have all this going for me. Be grateful for, maybe you have a family. Be grateful for the job that you might have. Be grateful for the education that you can continuously study. There are so many little things to be grateful for that when you incorporate gratefulness into not even your daily routine, into times where you feel negative, you stop and you reflect and say, I have this going for me, not what I don't have going for me. When you flip the switch into your mind and say, oh, I have this much in my life, I have all this going on in my life, and you don't think about, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. No, gaining that perspective keeps you in a positive pathway instead of going down deep into the negative pathway. So perspective is one of the ones I like a lot. Number 2, I like this one, and back to the term I said, flipping the switch. This one's interesting. You can change your thoughts in your mind at any time during the day. For example, if I were, say I was going for a walk and all of a sudden some negative thought comes into my mind, I'm not good enough. This thought, I'm not good enough, where did it come from? Who knows? Let's find out. You want to do deep diving into this thought. This I'm not good enough thought. Well, did it come from someone else? Did I hear it from someone else that said it to me and now I think I'm not good enough? Start to find out the root of this negative thought and find a solution for it. You can easily say, if something, it's like, oh, I'm not good at reading. Find the root of this and then flip it and say, oh, I just started reading. I'm just starting to learn to read. I'm only a beginner, right? Things like that help you look at it in a more of a positive way instead of saying, I can't play this instrument, I give up, right? It already puts that negative feeling into your brain, into your head without knowing it, right? Subconsciously. So if we can flip the switch, find the root of why am I feeling this way? What might have happened? And then take a step back and say, oh, okay, well, I'm just starting out playing this instrument. I'm just starting out reading. I'm only new to this job. This is my first day, right? Giving yourself a break, not beating yourself up. That flipping the switch aspect is so key into going from that deep diving hole of negative feelings into a flip of positive. And as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, it's always important to look at both the positive and the negative. Because if we only look at the positive all the time, sure, that's good, but we can never feel positive all of the time. So if we can look at the negative and understand the negative, right? We can look at it and say, oh, this is why I was feeling this way. Now I'm going to learn from it, right? There's good in the negative. You can learn from that negative and become better, right? There's no such thing as a perfect person. You can only become better, right? Just learning from it and becoming better each day. And if you don't beat yourself up about it. So number 3, I like this one. It's an interesting one, and it's not judging other people. This is one that's, for me, especially in the past, and still sometimes now, I tend to judge others. This is something I want to really stop altogether, because when you judge others, you judge yourself. And that makes you feel very, very down and negative, right? That self-talk that you give to yourself. When you look at someone, you say, oh, look at what she's got, look at what he's got. Look at what he's doing, look at what she's doing. Stop that. Appreciate that person. Maybe it's someone that you might know, a brother, a sister, someone in a relationship, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, mother, a father. Love for them. Understand that you can help them. That's one of the important things. Not judging them, not criticizing them for what they have, what they don't have, especially for what they don't have, but feeling, oh, maybe I can help this individual. She doesn't have this. Maybe I can give them help, give them guidance. That's how we actually create that mindset of positivity, because then we feel good, right? Instead of judging that person because we might have our own insecurities that we don't really want to expose, and we see that they have them, so we just throw it at them. So flipping that and understanding that you can help someone. Maybe it's just a smile. Maybe it's a, hey, how you doing? Something simple like that, instead of just criticizing the person and critiquing the person for what they don't or do have. So those are just 3 main things that you can do, right? Perspective. Tied in with that gratefulness, this is any time throughout the day. Morning is so key, because I like when you wake up in the morning, you gain this perspective, you gain this gratitude, and then you can go throughout your day with this mindset, right? It carries on. The second one, flipping that switch in our mind, right? When we go down that path of, I'm not good enough, I can't read, I can't play an instrument, find the root of the cause, find a solution, flip it, right? And then understand that, oh, okay, I just started playing the instrument. Give myself a break. I just started reading, right? Maybe I'm not fast right now, I'll get better. I'm not good enough, come on. It's just simple things like that, finding the root and flipping the switch, because you can easily turn that negative into a positive, right? And the third one was not judging other people. Really looking at this, all right? Not judging or critiquing another person, because if you do, then you'll judge yourself a lot more. So those are the 3 tips. I hope that kind of helps everyone out there. And just remember that happiness is a choice. Positivity, that's a choice. You make the decision to be happy. It's all through the mind. So I just wanted to spread that awareness and knowledge to everyone. I hope I kind of maybe, inspired someone to now go throughout their day and say, oh, maybe I'll be more perspective. Maybe I won't judge him or her. And maybe when something comes to my mind, that's when I tell myself a negative feeling, I'll find where that came from, and I'll flip it really easily, just tell myself, hey, it's all right. It's going to be okay, And I want to go back to that as well, that perfectionism, because it's not about being perfect. It's about understanding you can become better, just a little bit better each day, and not beating yourself up in the end. So those are 3 tips. Stay happy out there, guys. Stay healthy. I hope you all got some kind of value from that. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment too, maybe some other ways that you guys know that you can give to other people on how to stay positive, because there are a bunch. Those aren't only the 3 ways. There are tons and tons of other ways to stay positive and keep yourself, whether it's goal setting, whether it's going out and meeting someone, right? There's so many things that you can flip your mind to stay positive. So again, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm Jake. Appreciate you all for the love and support that you give me. Stay happy, stay healthy out there. Peace, guys.